Gang, gang, gang. Welcome to the Crazy Mike Show, the greatest flipping show on the planet Earth. We are out here and yeah, let's rock and roll. So it is currently the second day of the year, January 2nd. I attempted to make a video last night. It's probably for the best I didn't and that I was unsuccessful because it was nighttime and the lighting was trash, and that's reason enough, isn't it? But yeah, so there's always something. It seems to always be something, you know, in the way a little bit. But yeah, I got work tonight. I work security at a nightclub. And yep, I don't know if I should hit up my cousin to sell insurance. What I want is my own little abode, preferably a humble one, so that, damn, this lighting ain't much better. Like the sun is, it's kind of nice, but it's not ideal for the aesthetic pleasing of the people watching my videos. I got a shadowy mask upon me. But yeah, I work tonight, security, fun stuff. Not sure if I should hit up my cousin, get up in his. He owns a. He's got a franchise kind of thing. These might be my podcast. If that's what this is, these might be the shades I wear for my show. You know, because I watched that video back, the pilot debut. The shades were fairly slappy. I cannot tell a lie. I look good, man. Yeah, so let's name drop some bigger names. Try to, I think I said cipher and the word is siphon. Siphon views from them. But yeah, I do that with my boys because the Hodge twins used to be like, I look good, man. And then one of the brothers, the other brother will be like, you look good, man. So I do that with my homie. Yeah, we're all just, combinations of shit we picked up from other combinations of people and shit. Oh, I really get this red right now. Oh, good looks, buddy. Some people have street etiquette. Feel me? Like if we're the only ones out here, buddy had the middle lane with me. He took it upon himself to just get out of the lane since it was only us two towards the front, and he gave me the first place type thing. You know, it's the little things. See someone speeding, get out of the way. But anyway, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this year, man. I might have undermined myself, Joe mismo, my damn self. Oh, I'm of Hispanic descent, by the way. Uh, yeah, I might have undermined my damn self and like sold myself short, kind of, because hell, I got qualifications. I'm qualified to talk about a thing or two. I got some whamming experience. Got some experience with whamming. I'm liable to be the next big red pill, that all the feminists hate. Damn, man. What's good about Twitch is maybe you can interact with the peoples more. I heard, if I recall correctly, YouTube ain't as up on the whole streaming thing. They're not as good with it as Twitch. That's just what I heard. I think it was from Dad. I forget. But yeah. Well, how about those Somalians running fraud in Minnesota? with Tampon Tim. That's pretty funny stuff, right? According to Osmond, I'm a name dropping some bitch, I guess. Osmond Gold. I dabble with his videos. I peep his stuff sometimes. And yeah. He was like, yeah, they're doing that fraud thing all over the country. Shout out to Nick Shirley. You see, I know all the names that you probably know. Nick Shirley made a big old video. He got all kind of views on that thing because he went and exposed those Somalian scammers committing fraud. And that's like where our tax money goes. Like they literally take out of our check. Like what I'm about to go and that I don't love by any means. I'm about to go to my occupation, my place of employment this evening, and they're taking money out of my thing to do with it what they deem necessary, as I'm sure they do to you if you're legit, right? And what do they deem necessary? Apparently, giving these fools money for lying on paperwork and cutting them breaks and stuff. Which is crazy. Haven't stopped smoking yet. But, yeah, man. So, he exposed all of them. There's, like, probably only their children in the so-called child care services that they're getting, like, what was the number? I don't know if it was $80,000 or $180,000 a year. That is love. That is clutch. That is some good money. And that comes from our damn money. It's like a program that we pay for it. And according to Osmond, who's, I don't know, more interested in this crap than, which consequently makes him know more about it, I guess. And able to regurgitate what he learns and stuff. Again, I'm not selling myself short. Like, I'm intelligent AF, but I'm on some other stuff, you know, not so much particulars and intellectual crap. But we can get into my what the hell? This truck is a duck. You gotta pick a lane there, Gramps. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, so the Somalians are pretending they're daycares and they have like, I guess they get contracts like 40. Oh, you guys, here's money for like having 100 kids from the city, which comes from the city funds, comes from the taxpayer, if I'm not mistaken. I'm no GOP here, okay? Barely know what that acronym stands for. Well, actually, completely don't. But yeah, all I know is they take that money they take from our check, talking about taxes, they do with it what they will, and what they will be doing is giving it to these liars who lie on paper. You know what I mean? And then one of these fools came out and was like, oh yeah, since he did this video, Nick Shirley made that viral video. He came out talking about, oh yeah, they broke in because of Nick Shirley making that video, and now they stole all of our documentation and our important paperwork to prove that we're legit. It's pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Osmond was like, how convenient. I forget what his name is. His real name. Osmond Gold. Tyler or something. I don't know. He's a pretty cool kid. Cool guy. Sorry. A little bit older. Just a tad bit older than most of these fools. It's crazy, bro. I'm older than Myron, bro. I just look good, man. But yeah, I'll Uncle Crazy Mike. If Crazy Mike doesn't stick, even though it has, for the most part, stuck my whole life, I could be Uncle Mike, my old dad. But yeah, gang, gotta go to this damn job. You know, go get my shillings, my shekels. That's what I meant. Get some shekels, get some peanut shells, and go about and be on my way, bro. Shit sucks. Like I'm here making videos. I need to be calling other jobs, I guess. Even though I don't want one really. I don't want no damn job. It's like that's where it's like the force comes into play. And I'm not talking about Star Wars. Like we're forced to work, bro. Landed the free by ass. We got to get out here and go do something and interact with each other. We don't even like each other. Not that we don't like each other, but it's the force part that for me, you know. Maybe I don't want to see no damn body today or tomorrow or this whole new year. Feel me? My car's dirty as hell. I gotta take a nap. Like I'm already not on the clock, but I'm already in work mode. Like that's what a job does. It like consumes pretty much your damn life. And I don't work enough to keep up with BlackRock, so they just want me to like work every waking moment, practically. Even if it's not every, it's like the majority. You know what I mean? That just that in itself depresses me, son. But yeah, went to the gym, uh, stuff like that. Went to the gym, had a nice little lunch with my lady, and yeah, that's where I'm at with it. It would be dope if one of these videos just popped off, but I'm probably not talking about nothing. You know, what's that word? Not talking about nothing. Viral enough. I don't think viral is the word I'm looking for. Help me out. Trending. Trending enough. Always drinking this damn soda. I saw somewhere else that we should really stop buying Coca-Cola. Like, that's just a movement that's too small to really pop off. But yeah, purchasing power is a thing. Like, how do you reach the masses really? Like, even the viral people that make viral videos and like popular online personalities don't have enough spread, or their net doesn't, cast wide enough to really, you never get everybody, bro. I guess it's too many damn people to make like a whole mass movement. Although, you know, definitely making big waves. I think Nick is the biggest wave right now, right? Somehow people like are tuned in, listening to what he got to say. You know what I mean? But no, just I was saying like our purchasing power is a thing. If we stop being such damn consumers, which I try to do, but it's even harder to do with a girlfriend. Girls want to buy. They're the ones that are marketed to. Like companies market to women because they buy all the crap and love buying crap. It's hard to save money with a girl and all that. Even though saving money isn't supposedly where it's at either. You want to invest your money. Question is, where the hell you do that at? Stocks? Do I look like Warren Buffett to you? I really don't know, gentlemen. I just don't know. If you know, let me know. I'm sitting here next to a modern day Ford Sprinter van dressed as an ice cream truck. My boy is slanging that cream. No diddy. Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, what other videos did I recently see? Oh, a Joe Rogan guest brought Nick Fuentes up to Joe, dropped his name and all. So, yeah, I mean, supposedly Rogan's the one with the biggest net, right? He's got the biggest podcast in the game type thing. So, them boys are just on a whole nother level. Like, I guess Joe has to consider being careful putting him or platforming him, because then he gets dragged into the whole anti Nick Fuentes side, you know. And I'm not sure. I mean, I don't agree with anybody 1,000,000%. You know, I use the philosophy. I'm of the thinking that it's like you could live with your mama, daddy, and brother and sister, even your immediate family. You don't agree with everything they say, so why can't we have people that we don't? You know, nobody you're gonna agree with 1,000,000%. Like hang on their every word type stuff. Nobody does that. So who cares if you don't agree with everything and stuff? I mean, whatever. You know, Nick is like religious. Supposedly, he's like Catholic and all that, and a virgin and all that good stuff. And then the other homie, Tate and Top G, who I've yet to mention. Obviously, he's in the mix. Up in my mind, like all these characters. Top Jeezy, that boy went and turned Muslim, and Sneako followed suit. I think even Myron's Muslim, which is kind of crazy. They're all Muslim, but really, what the hell does that? You know, those groups. I learned from someone that will remain nameless for now. You know, I don't even want to give him a title, because what I got from his teachings is, kind of not to do that, not to box in, because everything's limitation. But what I learned anyway is you don't want to join. Don't join a group. Don't join anything. You know what I mean? That's why I don't subscribe, and like, because look at the mess that's caused. Like, if there's a black and a white, then where there's two, there's conflict. Obviously, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and where there's more than one, there's conflict. You feel me? Because there's going to be differences of opinion and etc. So, inevitably, you breed conflict. So, as well intentioned or good intentions as so called religious, organized religion, I should say, organized religious people may have, as good as their intentions may be, they are perpetuating conflict. Because now there's another group that is on some old other stuff. And it's all dated and really kind of irrelevant. I mean, I get it, it's probably cool to have, I don't know, if you get your morale from these ancient texts and all that, and like, whatever, yo. I'm not trying to debate. Destiny, that's another, that guy's a flipping herb. I'm sorry. I mean, Nick's a nerd too. Everyone's got a little nerd to them. You know what I mean? And that's good. Being a nerd, nothing wrong with that. Destiny's a little too nerdy for me. I don't know. I just don't like his stilo, you know. Nor, and I can't like quote him on things he says or stands for because it's just he don't appeal or he don't appeal to me or like convince me or like stuff like that. And he on that weirdo stuff too. I don't know what he did. I don't remember exactly what he did. Shared his wife or he was down with that and like that's just some weird stuff, bro. Like, no, you trying some things that are like you should have known ain't gonna work, buddy. Buddy. But yeah, y'all, yeah. There's tiredness going on. What I do is I take a nap and go and like clock in like a bot, bro. I'm trying to get out of there, man. I'm trying to get out, bro. And I don't know if you want me to sing and dance or what the hell I got to do to get up out of there and make this my main thing, you know? That's all I've been thinking about. That's what I need. It's a pain in the ass, really. But now, what else, man? So yeah, we got the Somalians, got Myron talking crazy about women's. I mean, the boy is accurate, you know. Girls are on some other stuff, but there's exceptions, you know what I mean. Women and females, whatever you call them, natural born, for the record, biological women. So there's no misunderstanding. There's some great ones, bro. There's some sweet ones, and you know they're just human like us, and they're gonna play the game like, yo, if they got a good hand, like if you got it, you would play it too. If you were born balling or whatever the case with whatever resources and advantages, and they just happen to be born with boobies type stuff. If you had boobies, you'd probably utilize them a little bit too here and there, or a lot of it, everywhere. I don't know. It's their prerogative, but yeah, they're not all bad, bro. And you gotta, respect them because they're half of this. They're the other half of this damn coin that is humanity. You feel me? They're not too damn different. They're different, but they're in a lot of ways they're the same. You know what I mean? Now, when it comes to dating and everything, man, that my whole thing is you either got it or you don't. Like know your lane and shoot. Yeah, I guess get some experience. You don't gotta go and stick your member in everything that walks. You know, I know Myron advocates for like you got to get 100 bodies, 50 bodies. I don't know what he said, but it's kind of dangerous advice, especially if you're saying these girls have 20 bodies. You ever heard that? You ever heard in high school or whatever sex ed if they even do that anymore? It's like supposedly you kind of are sleeping with everyone they've slept with or something like that. That's like one way of looking at it. Obviously, that's not scientific, verifiable fact. But and let's talk. What about Jakey Paul? Jake, Jake. I used to watch him back when he was YouTubing. That boy is funny. He's a talented dude. You know, I give flowers. I give props, man. Like, see a lot of haters on him, but maybe because I'm not in that world. Like, I didn't make my life so much about battle or like being a fighter and everything. Now, can I fight? Yeah, Street Fighter, so all those guys will be like, oh, I'll take him out in 5 seconds and suplex, and vertebrae, and headlock, done. Like, I don't really care, bro. Like, but one thing about me, I just know I got like a cannon kind of going on. Like, I'm not no easy peasy, lemon squeezy ass fool, you know. Like, it ain't gonna be too much a freebie, but yeah, obviously, if you're training every day to like do something, you're gonna be, yeah, pretty good at it, probably. I don't know, but does that make or break you in life? Like, is it that? I mean, again, that's your prerogative. If you make that your existence, more power to you. Whatever. And yeah, whatever, Jake. Just to tie things together a little bit. Again, I just rambling, kind of, you know, going wherever with this video, but to put two things together, that boy Rogan was like, Jake might need to chill out because he'll be paraplegic playing with these trained assassins, you know. Even though, but Jake, that's what he wants to do. Puts in work, so he puts in work. He wants to do that. So, hey, man, it's your organism. You know what I mean? That's your body and stuff. You want to put it in the box with them boys and just swing, fight to the death. Go ahead and what? Just be ready to pay. You know? That's why I never got into that. I saw cauliflower ear and all that. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm not rolling around with sweaty dudes. And I forget what UFC guy it was that was like, he even said that. He like had his last fight. And he was like, man, I don't want to be here no more. I think he lost it. He lost the fight, but he was going to retire anyway. He was like, yeah, this ain't what I want to do with my life. Like, try to kill each other in the octagon type stuff. And I've been of that. I've been thought that way. Like, what the hell? I don't want to be rolling around with sweaty dudes. And now, if the bag motivates you that much to go and do it that way, you want to get the bag that way, I guess, man. But I was like cauliflower ear, rolling around with sweaty ass dudes and grabbing on men and like just to like say, haha, you know, kind of like I got you. Like, I've had that feeling enough in my life. Got really nothing but W's. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? I've done very well in my little battles, but it's about winning the war. You feel me? And the war is life itself. So all them damn battles are just little tussles, really, compared to the big game. To each their own, bro. I don't know. But yeah. Just chill it out here, y'all. Chilly Willy. Making sure this damn microphone didn't die. And that's all she wrote, bro. I don't know. What did I talk about? Little Myron action. Little Sneako conversion. My thoughts on religion. And joining any group. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying it's good or bad, but I'm saying it's kind of both. You feel me? So just take what you can from whichever ones you feel like and go then give it away like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Something like that. But yeah, pulling up to the crib. Uncle Crazy Mike about to slap a nap. And that's what's happening. So until next time, my furry friends, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. You can go ahead and share it and tell all your friends, hey, I flipping love this guy. Send it to your mommy, your cousin, your auntie, your best friend, your girl. Hell, I don't care anymore. Peace in the Middle East. A little bit of hair grease.